here's the story. إنه in Injustice 1 عندك, and again, if it sounds stupid, it's because comic book stories are stupid. Okay? The game is even better of a story than the actual comic books, which actually look hilarious. Where at one point Alfred beat up Superman. Yeah. So this, take it with like a إيش الهبل هذا, but this is it. This is exactly what it is. It's stupid stuff, and comic book fans like to take these edgy things seriously. So there are two worlds. The good world, where Superman saved Lois Lane from the Joker before he destroyed the bomb in the city, which was like a nuke. Okay? The other version, Superman couldn't save Lois. She was pregnant, and then they both died. Superman went crazy and killed Joker with his own hands, literally by putting his hand through the Joker, and the Joker actually wanted that. Okay. No, it's not. It's not. It's T14s. I think it's even close to M. فالمهم إنه
بس الريجولار comic books للأطفال.
No, comic books are not for kids anymore.
Okay.
Very rarely find comic books are for kids now. Actually, if my son grows up reading comic books, I'm gonna ban him because of how messed up the writers of the comic books are. They're like basically people who are on drugs and writing stories for superheroes. I have no clue how that works there. Anyway, he puts his hand, he kills the Joker, and goes into dictatorship, and then rules the world. Okay?
That's the video game?
Yeah. And spoilers, and like the good people go into the bad, like that universe to stop it. فيلاقوا half the heroes joined Superman and became villains, and the other half are on the run. Some of them died by Superman and the other heroes, not by the villains. Some of the villains joined Superman because he's a villain already, so might as well. خلاص. فعندك مثلا even لما what's his name, Captain Marvel, Shazam tried questioning Superman. Superman in the game killed him by putting the lasers through his eyes. Yeah. So all this is in the first game. Okay. Long story short, some of them ran away, but the good guys طبعا won. Otherwise they wouldn't be released. And they put Superman in a prison. Batman is the two Batmans. عشان Batman is the only one of the few good guys in his universe, and the other Batman helped him to make a prison to put Superman in. And the other Superman is the one who was the only person able to beat him. Like the other Superman able to beat him. That's it. No other Superman, no other hero is able to beat Superman. With all his weaknesses, only Superman can beat Superman. I have no clue how. But women know. Superman now is in the prison. Batman is the guy who makes sure Superman stays in prison. And there are people trying to free Superman to get the regime back into هذا. منهم Wonder Woman, who's also in a relationship with Superman.
يعني شريرة صارت.
Okay. And Robin is dead by the hands of his son, who is Robin. I mean, Nightwing is dead because his son killed him. It's that messed up. So anyway.
The game on PlayStation?
Yeah, on the Wii U, PlayStation, or Xbox. The story was cheesy enough for me to enjoy. Yes. Yeah, I didn't take it seriously.
If you think about it,
it's like a Michael Bay superhero thing. You don't really question why they're doing it. They're just doing it, and they're and people and now superhero stuff are messed up with people writing it that are not qualified to write them, but they're writing it anyway. And the people who knew how to write superhero are like not people, like are not even giving the thing anymore. It's weird. Anyway. Like even when I talked to the actual voice actor of Batman, told him, how do you feel about people wanting Superman and Batman to start killing? He's like, yeah, it's messed up, isn't it? Like, the whole point of Batman is that even though all these things are against him, he still overcomes it, and he makes real choices between that. But killing people is the easy choice. But I don't know. Even he thinks it's messed up. المهم, I'm gonna start the game right now, since I explained the story. خليها على hard, subtitles on. Okay? You might see me getting beat up a lot, but I'm gonna only play for half an hour, so let's see how far I can go. Hey, شوف يا عاد.
بداية اللعبة؟
المفروض بداية اللعبة.
يعني هلا أنا بخش معك أوكي من بدايتها. يعني ولا إشي رح علي؟
No. I only went to chapter 2 in this game on YouTube before I stopped watching. It was on the height of Supergirl TV show, so they had to include Supergirl. Oh yeah, Supergirl in like some universes.
Injustice, please. Injustice.
Injustice.
Injustice. Oh my, mind blown.
Mind blown. هيك عرفتي. عندك قال لك إنه she is from a different planet that's close to Superman's planet, and she's their cousins. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, technically, Supergirl doesn't have the same weaknesses Superman has. The same person who destroyed Superman's planet is destroying her planet. This is the story, and boy oh boy, do they go all out with the story in these in these games. Independence Day. They say it's so bad.
شفته؟
No.
أنا شفت أول بداية الفيلم ما كملت مش عارفة ليش. زهقت منه.
Kara, come quickly.
Her mom. They're like mother.
Stay with me, Kara. Argo City's gone. Millions of people.
She is part of the back story of a superhero where they never live.
Krypton won't hold together like lava. But all your research, isn't there something you can do?
I know.
Like all movies.
Now discovered a power that can sustain Kryptonians far away from Superman. He's built a ship just like this for your cousin Kara. He's just a baby. Which is why I learned how to protect him. Teach him how to race. I'll teach him. What about you? No. No, I won't leave you. Please. Please don't leave me.
The animations is good, huh?
But you'll never be alone. You belong to the house of El, a house of hope. Never forget that. Never give up.
Get around their faces, they look kind of real now.
Get in.
I mean, they're overacting, but still, a lot better than a lot of other things. She was shooting the gun a couple of minutes ago. Why is not she still shooting the gun? It was working just fine.
ومين البيبي اللي مش هيسبقنا؟
البيبي سوبرمان. هيو سوبرمان. They're cousins. وطبعا in each timeline is different. In this timeline, she's on the same planet. Something happens to her ship, and takes longer to find her. So she doesn't age, and but for I forgot why, what reason. Yeah.
In my years fighting crime, I've learned one truth. That every villain is the hero of his own story. Superman was no exception. The Joker drugged him, tricked him to killing his pregnant wife Lois, and made him trigger the bomb that nuked the Metropolis. So when Superman killed the Joker, I understood why. We all did. But once the line was crossed, there was no going back. He gave himself and the Justice League a new mandate. Stop all crime before it happened, by any means necessary. But he couldn't see his good intentions were leading him down a path of tyranny and evil. That's how our greatest hero became our greatest threat.
هذا before Injustice 1 المفروض in this event.
They're the worst of the worst. He's going to kill them. Killing them is justice.
Damian is Batman's son, who was hidden away from him by that Egyptian lady. ايش؟ اوكي خلاص I'll stop talking. مش فاهم ايش. Yeah. Hypno is basically an emo try-hard wannabe teenager.
بصراحة أبوه إذا إيبو.
Not like this. Also, he's okay killing.
A warning shot, Cyborg.
I won't hurt you unless I have to.
You're gonna have to.
My friends were in Metropolis that day. Starfire, Beast Boy, gone. We do this. That never happens again.
You're running to the
Starfire is actually alive.
but it's not a blank check. And the Justice League isn't a death squad.
What?
يعني just fighting games.
Yeah.
زي اللعبة العادية.
Ah. أيوة. See, I timed that right. So now I'm gonna be winning. Rethink your strategy. Ooh, that hurt. Wait, I didn't do the I did it! Should connect. He should be almost dead. He's dead. Wow, it took more than half health.
You don't see it yet, but Superman's wrong. Your glider skills need work.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Let's go.
هذيك some lady بتكون أصلها مصري. I think she's like Lebanese ولا Syrian ولا whatever. Yeah, her father is like from Farana. He's immortal.
ايجيبشن يعني اوكي.
But she's not Egyptian, she's like Syria ولا Lebanese. Basically they're ninja assassins. So they're ninja assassins. So Rabbu to be a ninja. And then I don't know. Whatever. What did that guy do to you?
So you won't kill, but you're fine with traumatic brain injuries.
Secure the loading docks.
على فكره هي هاز بوينت. اللي هو دايما بيضربهم وبيقع عليهم اوكي.
She looks weird in this game.
Here to help, Bruce.
Yes, to keep you and Clark from making a terrible mistake.
None of us wanted this, but the Joker forced our hand. Metropolis changed the world. Now we have to change with it.
Not like this.
Of all people, I thought you would understand.
طبعا they can't have Batman being evil, so he's like the only one good. Wow, Wonder Woman. Oh yeah. Ah, come on, how can I miss that? Come on. That was my mistake. You betray your butt. What is wrong with me? Stopping the combo by pressing the wrong button for some odd reason. بعدين فيجي. Wow, 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 wow. There we go. Oh yeah, look how much this is gonna take. I made sure it takes a good amount of damage. I don't think so, man. What?
You're getting shut down.
Don't be so sure.
Oh, she's gonna heal. This sucks. Oh. No! And actually, I messed up the 3 combos. Should have been dead by now.
What's with the habit? I sense something hicka.
It's exactly what you sense. Because she was made by a man. A very messed up guy in the head. And guess what was her weakness? Just give me the dumbest weakness you can have back in the day. Taban, it's not her weakness anymore because you can't have that, but what do you think her weakness was?
Okay.
Being tied up by a man.
Yes, salam.
Oh yeah. Oh no! A male has tied up, has put me in a rope. That was a weakness. That was a weakness.
كان بتصار لما هذا.
Yeah. Yeah. If he was a man. The guy who made her was exactly who you think he would be.
Your technique is flawed.
هو أهبل ومفكر was like a feminist thing to say.
No, she was made in the 60s or the 40s. Back then when like women cannot vote.
برضه كان يستخدم كده عادي.
وعندك كمان لا, he had a woman fetish. وفشوه and they tried firing him for it كمان. And then when the people when women were asking to work, فاهمة? They actually had they dared to have her for like a couple of chapters just stay a home woman. That is all true, by the way.
Of all people, I thought
They
you
were
would
like, oh, we
understand.
have to get the women to who are fans of her to understand that women also have a duty to do. I should really change my combos.
لا تعرف كده اللعبة؟
ايش هي؟
هذه؟
عادي? No,
First time.
this is my first time actually playing the story mode.
فهمت.
First time playing on hard. فيه طبعا very hard, but I don't want to play very hard because they're gonna start reading everything. What? Whatever. What?
You can have him.
He's right there, man. He's right there. He's like, you can have him. I'm like, he's right there. Ah. مش فاهم أنا. What the hell is this? What a terrible father.
هو فكرة هو اللي ايش؟
Apparently.
What? What the hell was this?
اصل هو بص زعلان اصلا انه he killed هذا. He killed the second Robin. Four. His son is the fourth Robin.
يعني ابنه قتل روبن؟
By accident.
طيب اوكي يعني بضل اسمه يعني. He likes someone else better than his own son.
Apparently. What? I did the combo. What the hell? Even the computer is surprised why that didn't work. Let's go up, go down. يلا خلاص هيك. He just grabs onto the air. Man, it doesn't work. It's okay. That's okay. No. No healing. What is this? That should work now? That should work. It did. Okay. Yeah, do that and die. Oh no, my weakness, a man.
Tell me the truth. Where is he?
Oh yeah, her rope.
ايوه.
If you get caught by it, you have to tell the truth.
You can't turn your back on him. He needs you.
That's why I came.
يعني هذا الشيء confessed عشان she was tried by
No, her new powers is this thing. It still lets people like that power is gone. But then man, but being tied by her own rope or anybody tied by her own rope cannot get out of it and has to tell the truth.
Where we going? I ain't going nowhere till you tell me what's happening.
Zaz, a serial killer.
وهذا بالسجن انت سايبينه؟ بس كده في السجن؟
He's the ruler. of the world now.
جيل شربوا عليه.
No, no, no. At before 1.
2 minutes.
صح يعني.
You're better than this, Clark.
These inmates are irredeemable. They're thieves, rapists, murderers. Like the Joker. That's the problem with fighting for truth and justice. The battle never ends.
And executing them will end it.
Yes.
First Joker, now this.
Samira, why are you siding with
When
Superman?
there's no more crime. When people can live without fear. We want the same thing, Bruce.
I think the fear
I
is...
wanted to kill my parents' murderer. I could have. But that's not the life they wanted for me. And it's not the life Lois would want for you.
Don't you put that on me.
يا اسم.
A red solar.
To double your powers, you need to stop. Take time to breathe before it's too late.
You wouldn't.
You're supposed to be my friend, which is why I have to stop you.
Yeah, no more friends, Thor. Ah, it worked. Get down. Oh, you know what? I'm getting used to the game. Ah, come on. How much for a friend insulting his friend like that? There we go. Countered it. There we go, got it. It's like he's برجع. Wow, okay. What? He took half health.
Which is why I have to stop you.
This takes more. What? This is annoying. Aye. Like that.
The regime's over.
Oh, that was a bad move. I think it's gonna be more than half.
Sorry, Bruce. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, I'll let you head up. Get off me.
Was that?
Sorry, Clark. Get away from me.
Look who I found. Victor Sands. Psycho. How many women have you killed? 121.
Oh, that's a different person? Okay.
120.
If this is a serial killer, every time he kills someone, he scratches his body. Look at his tattoo. He's not tattoos on his body, it's all scratches.
I'm warning you, son.
Son? You didn't raise me. The League of Assassins did.
Oh,
Problem solved. Who's next?
Damn it, Damien! This is a line we do not cross.
Then stay on your side, Batman. I'll be on Superman's.
I know, right?
It went from like dramatic help to fighting level يعني.
Yeah, you should be dead now. I cannot get this to work. Was that a combo or what the hell was that? Do it. Do it. Liar. You know what? You're gonna die. Every single time someone does it, I could beat you with this. I'm like, do it so I can win. Why am I taking so much damage? Are they with the old? What? How did I hit him? Okay, I so grabbed the guy. Okay, this is where the computer starts cheating and just doing stuff that it knows is gonna work because it wants it to work. There it is. Trying this. Like that, he counted at the last second. No way. Got you. Wow, that's a lot. Rethink, you say? Maybe I should rethink mine. Yeah.
Sorry, but we take no prisoners.
What? How can you jump on that? I can't get this combo to work. I'm just not used to this game's mechanics. Whoa, 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 whoa. Goodbye. This will work. This will kill him. In the face. All right.
I never meant it.
You just beat the crap out of someone.
We are war with these things. You think you're better than him? You let the Joker keep on killing. You couldn't save Lois, or Jason, or anyone!
صح.
That's enough. go. But the inmates, not today.
Look how he looks at his father. He's like, "Ew."
It's been years since the regime fell. Superman's behind bars. Damien, my own son.
هذا هو.
Yeah, you kind stop him in one.
I thought your goal was to reassure people, Mr. Man. You're not alone when you're building back on Metropolis. But if we don't change some minds soon,
Thought that's why you hired that overpaid PR.
The guy who builds
convincing folks to move back to these cities is a lot harder than they're afraid someone's going to knock them down again.
Superman.
Morgan Freeman.
I made that clear.
But Wonder Woman, Black Adam, Aquaman, they're still out there somewhere. And seemingly in prosecution. I know you built Brother Eye to keep tabs on all those loose ends, but the public doesn't know.
Brother Eye's secrecy is critical. Our enemies can't fight something they don't know exists.
Well, then at least follow one bit of advice we paid those PR people so much money for.
What's that?
Be a little less Batman, a little more billionaire playboy. Get out around town in the daylight. And
That's what they
smile.
say in all movies.
Focus groups show people feel safer if they see you smile. That would be your other job. Bruce, consider widening your circle of trust. Nobody wins all by themselves. Not even you.
When I'm dead.
He's dead. Superman, I think, killed him or something.
As a receptionist, this place needs a lot of...
They're married.
مين هذا أصلا مين هذا
The Green Arrow and
Oliver, thanks for coming on short notice.
Black Widow.
You're lucky we found a sitter.
Her powers is screaming.
Okay.
Like when she screams, sonic waves come out of her mouth.
How can
My great-grandfather built the original...
You're not supposed to.
Gotham Underground.
But I don't want to enough to take it seriously.
It's the Batcave. And this is Brother Eye. More like the Eye of Sorrow. Surveillance hub? More than that. A communications hub. Linking every
Jeffrey, who
satellite
replaced
server on
Alfred?
the planet. It warns us when trouble's coming. And guides us when trouble's here.
Must take a real genius to operate.
I don't know about genius, but I do got a PhD. You shook him the wrong way.
A world away. But the change of scenery is nice.
I was surprised you called, Bruce. Things seem to be.
Let me show what she's dressing like Harley Quinn still.
This man
The Joker is dead. Halas, her influence of being bad is gone.
We're covering them where we can. But we're stretched thin. Vulnerable. Harleen, show them what you found.
Right, Bess. Gorilla Grodd. Everyone's favorite talking ape. He's got himself a band of bozos. Calls them the Society.
My mole in Gorilla City says Grodd's planning something big. But what, where, when, we don't know.
One thing they do know, Scarecrow's gonna ship Grodd a buttload of fear gas from a hideout in Slaughter Slum. Then mosquito.
Good thing I packed my bug spray.
You don't like her.
I need you three to stop that gas.
I don't like her either.
To Grodd.
Not joining
But
us.
Khadija loves her.
Unfortunately, I can't leave Gotham without worrying the public.
Don't worry, Beth. With this crew on the job, what could go wrong?
I know I'm a new guy, but you really trust Harley?
She's a different person since Joker died. Mostly. faster. I only Grodd taking my head off if your boys are too slow.
Fear not, Deadshot. We'll be ready for tomorrow's attack.
Oh, FYI, Harley Quinn and her are a couple.
Hey?
Keep them moving. I'll see what that's about.
Poison Ivy.
I ain't seen you in forever. You here to take down these punks?
It's Sunday one, sir.
No, in the comics now.
Hundred?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite a catch, Ivy.
Red? You okay?
Your man, Bruce, was supposed to better care for the green. All he's done was remodel the concrete jungles of Gotham and the Tropics. Where I sit, there's not much difference between him and Superman.
You're a few toes short of a pine if you think your new friends care about the green.
Grodd will keep his promises, or he'll be my next victim.
Oh, Red, why are you making me do this? Let me get you out of here, girl. We can team up again. Drive all the boys crazy. You know, like the old days.
The old days were fun, but these days are more risky.
I have no clue how to play with it. Oh, hey, cool. Okay, I need a combo. Okay, anything else? Okay, there we go. The hell did you just do to yourself? العب.
Shouldn't handle thorns.
Oh god, this game's all four. Oh, okay. Okay, what's going on? Ah, come on. Never liked Harley, whatever. Oh wow, okay. I have no clue what else she did with her body. Alright, okay. I'm gonna finish you so bad. Okay, okay, fair enough. Oh boy. If I can just land one combo. No.
Days of long Christmas.
You gotta be kidding. Ah, doesn't work. I don't know. All I know is, I'm getting destroyed by this plant SJW lady. This is the best combo I can do with her. Oh wait, this is actually good. Yes, comboed it.
No more sleepovers, you.
Wow.
Best way to hint on it.
غبية لا
I used to have this double kick.
Yeah, this is how you fight Scarecrow. You're always infected by his poison, so he looks like a nightmare. Ow. Holy, are you seeing this? Oh boy. He knew he had to block. What the hell is that? A grab? I got him. What? Yes! From behind.
Instant hangover.
Look how he looks.
Look at you. Such a big girl. Cosplay.
And around the time Suicide Squad.
But you will it.
What?
Buried under the floorboards. Trying to get out. The one who cut her friend's throat.
I don't know. She looks weird in a realistic way in her old costume.
Oh, such a disappointment. Why do I bother?
Feminist.
There's he's what do you call it? He bought this theme park and stuff. I got you. What? Oh God. Oh yeah, I can do combos. He blocked both of them. Haha! I can outrange you. It's Green Arrow. He's supposed to be like a Robin superhero. He's also rich, just like Superman. Man, he's just like Batman. He's basically Batman, but with a Robin. This guy's supposed to be one of the strongest superheroes in the DC universe.
I care little for them, but I
They can do a movie for him. Not this time, bro. والله بهدلناه. See, if I keep him away, Harley has most of her moves connecting. So she's a very range. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that if you want to. Let me just do this. Where did she come up with these two freaking hyenas? So big, I missed and still got him. Man, this guy.
Mama always said I had a black thumb. Now
Oh, that
I
means.
should be all yours. It's Scarecrow and his goons you want. They're mixing toxic gas right in your backyard. We came to stop them.
I see. If they return, I will be ready. I would consider that should our interests align. For now, go. This swamp is healed.
I even know they kept. Even when the game first came out, they all looked weird because of how Hellman was first announced. They all looked even weirder. Their faces were just weird, but then after a couple of patches, even after it came out, they fixed it. Especially Wonder Woman's face.
If someone saw you,
How many times have we told you? It's too dangerous outside.
Black
London.
Adam is a super villain.
Decades lost in space, stuck in hypersleep until Adam found my ship. And now I'm cooped up here. How can we make you more comfortable? Let me out. Diana, you've taught me what my powers can do. This world needs help. Earth's people are so divided. They're always fighting. That's the world without Kal-El. Batman has eyes everywhere. He can't know about you before we're ready. I'm not afraid of some guy in a mask.
And my food, she's in Diana's world. Yeah.
So could your cousin. What good are these powers if I can't even help Kal-El?
we win, Kara. Just like you and I freed Diana from Themyscira.
The time will come. We'll save Kal-El, and Batman will answer to us.
مين كالقال هذا؟
Batman, I mean Superman's real name. Kal-El, not Clark.
Our best chance to stop Grodd is a preemptive strike.
Sounds more military than vigilante. You try calling the army?
There is no army. Not yet. To break up the regime, we have to start from the ground up.
Yeah, I have to sleep once this is done.
Us three extradite Grodd from under his entire real world.
Grodd's their alpha. Take him down, and the others will set. But be wary of running into other members of the society. They're more coordinated than we knew.
Next stop, Gorilla City.
Guess I better call the sitter. Mommy and Daddy are coming home late.
If this is more for you and Arya comfortable, Dinah, I'll let Blue Beetle and Firestone take over.
No, we can do this.
You've been out of the fight a long time.
No.
You have a friend.
Your family too, Grace.
No!
I couldn't be there to finish the fight against Superman. I'm damn sure finishing this one.
Alright, so we're gonna stop at chapter 3, I guess.
Gorilla City! Our time has come. In a few short hours, we break the yoke of oppression. Forever! No more regime! No more Justice League! Today, the world welcomes its new masters. The Society!
Original name.
ايش كده كان لك مشهد حلو مثلا.
No, it's okay. هعيده لما I'm gonna stop here anyway. You know what? Let me stop here.